everyone. The last review was on a pretty crappy puzzle game, and I felt like I needed to be reminded of what a good puzzle game really felt like. At the same time, a game normally costing around £7 became free to play, and I couldn't resist giving it a try. That game, and the game I'm going to be talking about today, if you couldn't guess from the title of the video, was Limbo, and what makes this game awesome. Limbo is a 2D puzzle platformer, and boy is it a good one. Hell, it's so good it's on like every system out there. PC, PlayStation, Xbox, even iPad. Yeah, it's on iPad. Who even does that? Well, now there's not an excuse not to play it. Anyway, I sat down and played Limbo over a few days in a short sitting to get the feel of the fun adventure puzzle games that I've always loved and wanted to relive. I enjoyed it so much, and because of that, I'm going to be summing up basically the entirety of the game in this video, so of course, spoilers throughout. So, the game starts basically as it is for the rest of the game. You see your character asleep on the floor, and any button pressed causes him to wake up and the game to begin. Now, once again, this game has no tutorial, but I believe that it's done much better than other games, as there aren't really many controls that you need to understand. It's actually very intuitive how this game makes danger feel like it's there. Any sharp, jagged objects or slimy sudden sounds make it obvious that something's dangerous, even if it's just a black shape. The game slowly introduces you to this kind of feeling and obstacles over the first couple of minutes, and then throws you straight into solving puzzles, which is basically what the entire game is all about. It makes the user use intuition to figure out just how free they are in this physics engine, which is very free, just in case you were wondering. Okay, I may have lied earlier, the game isn't all about solving puzzles. This boy is actually on a quest to save his sister, which isn't outright told to you by the game, but is strongly hinted at by the shadows of his sister popping up all over the place throughout the game. These. Now when I say that this game throws puzzles at you, I mean all types of puzzles. This game mixes in the slow, tactical and difficult puzzles with the fast-paced action puzzle segments, which put your platforming to the test and get you to think of the game truly as a puzzle platformer, as in one word, because it flawlessly blends the platforming and puzzling. I don't think that's a word. Now the puzzle segments are fairly boring to watch, even when sped up, but that doesn't mean that they're boring to do. I just figured you probably don't want to see me sat in silence for 10 minutes trying to solve the harder puzzles in the game. But just in case, here's one of the harder puzzles in the game sped up lots. Okay, but the really exciting part of this game is the action segments and how the platforming performs in general, especially when combined with the puzzles. For example, this spider chasing you. The first thing you do is think, oh crap, what do I do? Okay, run and jump. Yeah, run and jump. And obviously you die. Then you try a couple more times and realize that this is actually a piece of wood here that can carry you across the water and to safety. This game also likes to chain a lot of things together, where one action can trigger another that you can use to trigger another, and so on. My favorite example of this is when you're meeting that spider I just showed for the first time. You have to get him to stomp, knocking down this bear trap, which you can then use to trap his legs, allowing you to beat him, and allowing you to advance. There's lots of stuff like this in this game, and I really enjoy the idea of using your surroundings to your advantage, especially in the style this game is portrayed in. Okay, so I won't spoil every single puzzle in the game before I get to the end, because that would take quite a long time to do, so I'm gonna skip to the very last puzzle, the one that left the most lasting impact on me. You have to very carefully jump in reversed gravity off an upside down cliff into a spinning razor disc, and time it just right so that the gravity, which flips on a timer, turns just before you hit the razor disc, so you can hit this gravity switch and be flung into this mirror. By the way, you can't just run through, the gravity changes too fast, so it's impossible to make it past in time and not die of full damage. Anyway, you smash through this mirror and lie still for a painfully long time, which legitimately made me feel concerned about him. And then he gets up and begins slowly walking. you see his sister move onto the screen, but just as she notices you, the screen cuts to black, and after the credits, you see the same scene, but empty. I'm no game theorist, so I'll leave it up to MatPat to decide what this means, but it really stuck with me for some reason, and had me questioning the whole premise of the game for a good few hours after completing it. It's quite a morbid and emotional game when you get down to it. But anyways, no matter what you're playing this game for, be it great puzzles, cool platforming, hidden but dark and emotional story, or just on a whim, I'd wholly recommend this game, and it really deserves the title Awesome. Now as I said, I got this game for free and it lasted me about 5 hours, which is fairly short. So if you're gonna pay for this game, I'd wait for it to be on sale, or see if you can get it for cheap. Anyway, all that said, I'd give Limbo an 8.5 out of 10. It's a beautiful game that makes the most of what it has and does everything it was trying to do. At least I believe so. While the colour palette's only grayscale, the environment's still varied and doesn't get boring, and I love how this game is presented and plays. It really makes me eager to play new puzzle, platforming and indie games coming out today. Oh hey, you stayed till the end of the video. Thanks so much for watching guys, and I just wanted to put this little bit at the end of the video saying that now I have much more free time to work on my videos, so I'm going to be uploading more over this summer. If you have any suggestions for games that I should play, then let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to lightly smudge that like button and subscribe if you enjoyed. And if you want to stay up to date with my channel, then follow me on Facebook as well, links in the description. Thank you so much for watching guys, and I'll see you later.